Alright, almost live.
Appeltje.
That's the most impatient thing I've ever seen, dude. What? Uncool.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live event of Operation Overloon, and we are currently in postscriptum. This is a public playtest, and it considers the custom map made by Dylan, and Dylan made the web map together with Just Press on Overloon. If you want to learn more about Overloon, Just Press has a really cool video about the Lost Battle of Overloon. Look him up at the YouTube. And while you're here, consider subscribing as well on YouTube. And yeah, let's go on with the battle. We're currently seeding, and after that we will go and get some live action. I'm going to let Dylan explain. Dylan, welcome to the stream.
Thank you.
I was just explaining to the viewers what this map is about, and that you and Just Press made it, I think. And who else?
Not just the two of us.
Right, just the two of us. So what inspired you to do this?
I think it started with the SDK releasing, and well, an interest in making PS even better than it is, and that combined together with the YouTube channel of Just Press, where we had a Battle of Overloon video, which is also a museum in the Netherlands, and that inspired to start with creating the map, and it just came into this. I think I made a very small one to begin with to test something out, and in the end, the first serious map was this one.
Well, I have to say it. I played it before, and it's a very, very cool map. And how long did you take on this map?
Oh, I really don't want to talk about that. A lot of time, a lot of hours, days, weeks, months. It was mostly, of course, to see how the SDK works. That's the main reason why it takes so long. So in hard hours, not sure that I think I'm gonna easily talk about days or weeks instead of hours.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. Takes a long time to make one of these maps, so I hope the community appreciates people working on these maps. It's not only Overloon, but also other maps that are being made.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of modded maps in the works from other developers as well. We recently started with the second map, Siegfried Line, in 1945 Germany. That's going to be a lot smaller. I think 1/4 of this maybe. Work on that's going very good. It's the basic stuff is almost done already. That's only due to the experience and knowledge we have in the previous map.
Yeah, of course. The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Exactly.
So this map, while I'm streaming it, it has a delay of 10 minutes. Just to test some things out. This is also a Twitch test for me again. I've been streaming not as much lately, so yeah. Right, let's see what we are up against. We are still currently seeding. Are these seeding rules applying, or?
No, not at the moment. Don't want to overcomplicate things. Just want to get those numbers up as fast as we can, and then go for a fresh run on the same layer, but then serious.
Okay, copy that. Let's look at it from the allied perspective. The Derby Jet is going to save Doodle over here. At least he's trying, not knowing that Harry Air Gore just took him out. While Magnussen is still in the bunker with him. Oh no, he's also dead. So the push from the southwest is still ongoing, but they don't know that there's someone in the bunker. The Germans, Aya Gore, is still in the bunker. And we got Alex roaming far out in the northwest. Are there any FOBs contested right now? Do you know?
Not as far as I know. There's a lot of fobs going up. I think we have 5 or 6 already from both teams together.
Yeah, I count 5 indeed, and 3 MSPs. So, and I think yeah, Decoy is on the allied side together with Active, so they do know what they are doing.
think you just went live. Stream changed.
Yeah, that could be. That's the delay in the stream.
Yep, starting soon now, so we should catch up pretty quickly now. Let's got some good fighting going on Northern Forest. US is moving in. Oh no, wait, that's the Germans. Am I on the Germans?
You are on Germans, yeah.
I am on the Germans, so yeah,
I'm
the
on
Germans
the
are
Allies.
pushing back in, that's it. Okay, and US is pushing from the north.
Yeah, we got some allies on the bunker, north of the cap.
They destroyed my half-track. Also, yeah, also, I haven't mentioned this before, but there's a couple new vehicles that are not in the main game.
Okay.
One of the smaller ones is the German half-track, Sondergrossfahrzeug. It's a radio half-track now. Some added foliage to make it a bit more cool. Of course, the cool factor needs to weigh in. But it also has a radio, a German radio. That means the commander can call in artillery from that. Squad leaders can use it as a base to place rallies.
Oh, but that's a very nice feature, because the half-track can move around and place rallies, basically.
Yeah, I really wanted to focus on the Germans, German advantage of World War II, that they have very good communications going on. Like they said, all the tanks have communications, but not all the Russian tanks had. 1 in 5, while the Germans had like 4 on 5 or something. So we really want to empathize on that one. Also, the Panther, there's a Panther command tank that also has a, well, if you see it now on Overloon, there should be a image map. It's just the normal heavy armor mark, but now with a little star added to it.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I will take a look at it.
Yeah, same goes. It's just an antenna sticking out of the Panther for now, but it also adds the radio option. You haven't seen the US one, but the US also has a Sherman variant with added armor, front armor, also added bits to the back to make it give it a bit more character. And we nicknamed that one the Rusty, as for one of the members of Nomads, Rusty. Because he was the first one to request a tank, so it's just, okay, well, you got one then. But it's really, really American, with the name Rusty on both sides, with added decals, stuff hanging from the back, helmets and sleeping bags around the side. It's really, really American.
Yeah, in the meantime, I'm looking at the tank with the star, and there is an antenna going out of it, so yeah, cool feature.
Yeah, I think there should be one normal, but there's an added one now. I think there should be 2 sticking out now. There's just one, I'm not sure.
No, there's 2.
Yeah,
one on
that's the extra antenna.
And one on the turret, almost.
I'm still working on some of the stuff to make it even a bit cooler. So if you like shoot that antenna or shoot the radio box, the radio effect will be gone, simulating the destruction of the. With the added armor overhaul, we have some of those options now.
Oh, I did not know that, but that's very, very cool.
Yeah, it's not working at the moment. We were looking onto making that work. The Sherman Rusty variant does have all the bits to it, and they will get destroyed if hit by like a bazooka or a grenade.
Okay, so they can be destroyed by infantry then.
Yeah, the Sherman variant has the destructible environment. The front armor also gives, there's like a couple of track linkages added to the front, and that will give 20 millimeters extra armor. Also deflection, so it gives the Sherman a bit more survivability in the end. And all except those vehicles, we just redesigned some of the classes, make it a bit more realistic. Sort of like the Sapper doesn't have the MP40 anymore, just a normal rifle, but he does have some extra explosives this time.
So the classes are a bit different as well.
Yeah, redesigned. We also removed the ammo box from the rifleman kits, so it's just an ordinary rifleman. But we do have, for the Germans at least, they have the MG42 only, as the era only mostly had MG42s by now. they have also only 2 belts, but with 250 rounds instead of the 100.
Ooh.
And they added the class of the MG Assistant, which carries 2 boxes of ammo, which also
Yeah.
both have three boxes of ammo, so 6 in total.
Yeah, like it should be.
Yeah,
If you ask
exactly.
me. Yeah.
And the US have, as they are the attack force, of course, they have an extra assault class, which is just an ordinary rifleman with a Thompson, extra mags, and 3 frag grenades and 4 smokes. So really a heavy hitter, which is shared with the specialist class. So if you have a sapper and a sniper, you cannot use the assault. You'll have to pick 2 max.
Yeah, exactly. And in the meantime, the allies are getting into the cap zone. Just so you know, Sega just got shut out of his half-track, and the half-track looks very, very nice if you ask me. It has 2 MGs now, and like Dylan said, it has the radio in it. But I don't think Sega did use the radio that good. Cause
no.
What I would do was to get some squad leaders in it and push up some rally points on the line for it. That would be my strategy. So the allies took the point in the northern forest, and they will go on to get the other point. Just Press is already there, I think, or he's in Emmett camp. I don't know for sure. No, Just Press is almost on the next point again. He's driving around with his little jeep. Let's see what he is up to. Oh, he's returning. Think he's going to pick some up, like an Uber. I wonder if the allies already have a fob on the next point.
See a couple of fobs already.
Yeah, but I think those are German fobs.
And they build a fob on Overloon itself just before the red zone. If that gets dug down and dug back up, it will not be active anymore.
Okay, why is that?
There's still a bug. If it's not red zone before you build it, but it is afterwards, it will not get active again.
Ah, okay. Okay.
But for now, until it's half dug down, it should still be doable. But it's so close to the cap, it will get overrun pretty quickly on. But the US does have some. I have a fob in the South Forest.
Yeah, and the Germans have it on the east side of Cap. And I believe that Decoy put one in the southern forest as well, where the German MSP is going. That is good thinking ahead from Decoy. Like we are used to from her. Yeah. In the southern forest, the other Logi guy is building a super fob. So that should be very interesting when they're going to move to the southern forest. However, Sorny is here as well with his MSP. So I wonder if the Logic guy knows it. Let's take a look. No, he doesn't know it yet. And Sorny is heading up towards... No, he's walking away. He did not spot or here the FOB of the allies. So it's moving away, but there's a MSP close to the allies in the southern forest. So that would be very interesting to follow. There's also another FOB on the west side of Cap. I don't know, do you know what kind of it is? Is it an ally or... I can't really spot it. No. The Germans have a FOB on the east side and west side of Cap. Pretty close to the Cap, so that should be very interesting. And there's another FOB coming up in the north side of the Cap. As we are following Just Press now. He's looking at the tower. Doesn't see the German IR9 Gore in it. He does see it. And he shot him. That was a great shot from Press. But Agen is at the bunker. And he is going to be blown out.
Oh
yeah, AJ got it.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see it?
Yeah, I was just there.
Oh, that was a nice one. But there's still some German troops on the western side. That's the armored squad with John. He's not really helping. Oh, and both FOBs are down of the Germans. The western one and the east one. Yeah, that's the risk that you are going to take when you place a FOB close to the point. Once the point get overrun on the flanks, the FOBs will also go down.
But yeah, that other one was too close.
Yeah, but they were both close, if you ask me. Oh,
there's two FOBs very close together, by the way, in the south.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. The German Logi built another FOB in the south, in the southern forest. Very close to each other. So the Allied... wow. The Allied FOB is between an MSP and... Yeah, it's between an MSP and a FOB in the southern forest. Oh. And they do not know that from each other. That's very interesting. So how would you approach this town?
Well, depending, I have a bird's eye view at the moment, so it's easy to say.
Yeah,
well,
that's why I asked.
Depending on surrounding, of course, always. I think the best way to get into the town on infantry is northeast forest, densely packed. The east road is also a good entry point. The south is very good for flanking, but very open, so it's going to be a risk. So it's either going to be the west entry, east entry, or northeast forest. Those are the best options, I think.
Yeah, I agree. The northeastern forest has a little, yeah, not so open gap here near the church, so that would be my approach as well. Same together where Just Press went into the bunker on the east.
Love seeing that half track and all the foliage just being used.
Yeah, and it's Seger's favorite, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Because he's been driving it the whole game now.
Yeah, they get two. There's one spawns at the northern forest one at Overloon, but there's also a vehicle spawner in the main. But that's where the respawn timer, of course.
Yeah. Just quick hello to Ace of Dragons. Hey buddy. Yeah, I am the real WT. And I know I only stream on YouTube, but I wanted to try Twitch as well. Again, so welcome buddy. Right, we are seeing some guys pulling up from the northeast. And the server is still halfway full.
Yeah, we're slowly getting there.
Yep. And finally John is in town with his tank. Now my armor knowledge is not that good, so what kind of tank is this?
This is the Panther tank, Panzer 5.
And he will be joining the guys on the northeastern side of the cap. Because I think that's where the main bulk now is. No.
Yeah, like I said before, they're mostly coming from the east and the west now. Those are the best entry points with the road. If they play it correctly, I think they might be best to spawn at the northeast fob or the MSP and get into the church. If you can get into the church, you have a very good position to cap it. Slowly getting more people. Saturday night, of course, all the servers are seated, so it's going to be a bit of a slow run to get it seated, but I think people will be interested to see something different than they normally do.
Yeah, exactly. That's why some people cried about why we didn't put Overloon again on the server. So, just so you know, it was a popular map. It still is, I think.
Yeah, I think for a short run we did with modded maps on the Nomad server, we had very good success. We had a lot of positive feedback.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just, well, it was a couple of things where we just opted to pull them out for now. I think we might decide on putting them back soon. Not sure.
So the allies did not pull up any tanks yet, as I see. No. I think they are still a bit confused about seeding rules or not. Maybe?
I'll put a reminder out now. Well, I think it's mostly they're focusing heavily on infantry now, because you see, I think it's the tank where John is. John together with, let's see, Katusha and Orange. I think they have one tank on cap, but that limits their infantry capacity. So if it's infantry gets into the cap, which they are almost doing now, they will be outgunned. So if it's a good decision, that we'll see in the end.
Yeah, right. We just drove over Just Press. This, as we say in Dutch, so plat als een dubbeltje. And the allies are getting close to cap, coming in from the southwest with Alex and Doodle up front, but they don't know that they are close to AJ, Hagen, and 40B. And now they know, because they just got wiped out. So the push from the southwest is stopped, halted. We still got some people in. No, they are also dead. They are on the western fob. But that's been dug down, I think. Yes. Oh, I think the allied fob in the southern forest is gone. Let's see. Yes, it's gone. At one point they have took it out. Well, no wonder it was between a MSP and a German fob, so yeah, that's no wonder.
W, just got a DM. Check your mic. It's a bit low. A bit low.
A bit low, thank you.
No, a bit low. It's not. It's a bit quiet. That's the word I was looking for. The US are struggling a bit. They capped the other caps pretty easily, but now they're struggling. Overloon is a hard cap to get into. Oh, wait, I think I see some enemy armor. US armor. Well, they are the enemy. Let's...
Yes, that's correct.
Just hover over there quick.
Alright, I
looking at the
adjusted
icon,
my...
I think it's going to be the Easy 8.
Alright, I will wait for it to land in the battlefield. In the meantime, I'm still watching the push from the southwest west.
Yep, it's Easy 8, driven, not sure whose the driver is, but it's Nutzer, Prez, and Pregnant Whale.
Those are the armored squad? Copy
Yeah,
that.
they're in the Easy 8, they're rolling up, they're leaving main now. Should be there shortly.
Ah, okay, I will wait here for them. Jonathan in the Lucky truck, I don't know what he's been up to. I think he made a fob in the north forest here.
Oh, the northeast? Well, the northeast one is... it's done. Oh, that one.
Yeah, here. Yeah, they made a fob here, so they can...
Yeah, that's a German one.
Yeah, screw them in the ass as well.
And they got one in the north and the south now. MSPs are driven up as well. A lot of fobs, a lot of spawn places, but they're not getting into it yet. Pretty contested.
I wonder when I'm playing on public matches, I see little rally points because the fobs are so close. How do you experience that?
Sorry, responding to some admin chat. What did you say?
I said, because of the fobs that are so close to point, I hardly see any rally points anymore. At least on public games.
No, there's a couple of rallies. I see one here from the US. So we're on the another one in the north. Well, I see 2 US rallies at least. Germans. 1. I think that's it. 1. Yeah, 1.
Yeah.
Well, placing those MSPs and rally fobs that close is a risk, but don't forget the server's only half full. Normally, this will be not done, of course. Normally,
Yeah, true.
It will get instantly destroyed if they're so close.
True. But then again, I also see it on public matches when a server is full, so...
There you go, US neutralized Overloon.
Yeah, I see. The church is fully manned now. Egan is still up the church tower. But I see Magnuson and Hartsey moving up a little bit. Sony is also still in the side church. He just took out Derby Jack. And there goes another half track of Segert.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, Germans are running in. I think they secured. Oi, that was a big round come in.
Yeah, I saw that. And it was aimed at the half track.
Oh, was that? I thought of it the Panther.
Well, it ricocheted off the half track, so I don't know.
Easy 8's coming up north, Forest, driving down now.
Yeah, we will take a look at it.
Germans are getting a hold back. Yeah, they have the bigger part on the cap now. They should be capping it back now.
Yeah, the tank is facing some hedgehogs here on the way.
Yep, those are destructible hedgehogs as well. There's scattered a couple of things over there, but they are the destructible ones. Even though they spawn in with the map, Sapper can destroy them without ease.
Yeah, but they will be delayed. That's my point.
I think the Easy 8 will be too fat to cross. They think he can go around if they just go over the trench.
Oh wow, that model looks great.
Yeah, I love the EZ8 model. So
yeah,
highly
it's so rustic. It looks really great.
US are losing the upper hand on the cap now.
Thank you very much for joining Ace of Dragons. I will hope to see you again sometime soon. How is the sound now?
Going with another fob. Won't be
Whaley?
surprising. Just in the way of the MSP and the
Okay,
cap, so
thank you.
they'll go over ground easily. Or did he? Oh, wait, I think he crashed his truck.
Well, the ECA just passed the hedgehogs on the main road, cause yeah, just press knows the map inside out, and
Yes, I'm pretty sure he knows it. Yeah.
yeah, so it was no delay for him.
Oh, there we go. Germans defended Overloon. Panther is still on cap. It's been heavily marked, so it's they are aware it's there.
I'm going to follow the EC8 just for a bit. He's got the town in its vision now, so I'm wondering what he will do.
Okay. US got wiped off the point. They're moving in slowly from the west again. Armor support coming in from the north. And like I said, they are spawning in the northeast now, so they might get into the church from there.
Yeah, that's also what we discussed, the best approach.
Yeah, there's a rally just outside the wall here, north of church. That's where. Oh yeah, they're spawning in heavily there. Oh, we got some suppressing fire coming in from the EZ8.
Yeah, correct. Oh wow, this is a great rally. This is a great rally. Oh wow! I think that was a accident. I don't know, but
Yeah, accident. 2 guys got killed. Team kill there.
oh man, that looked pretty. That didn't look pretty. I'm telling you, body parts flying all over.
EZ8 running into town, almost there. Panther's retreating, I think. No, that's moving. That's moving up. Might get our first tank-on-tank combat here.
Yeah, but the EC8 has to remember. They don't know, but there's also a German FOB in the north. So.
Oh, I just got received word on the German command chat. It's German moving in from the north. Panther is marked as well. But they are moving away from each other. All tanks have been marked.
Yeah, the American tank is moving in east. Maybe I should join an admin thingy as well. Squad? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
How do I lock it?
I think it's in the console, just you create squad and then space streamer and then space 1. Okay, both tanks are marked. I also got some mortars coming in, not sure if they are German or US. Panther's moving into the Sherman station area on the east side, getting hit probably by an AT. Jib moving in. I think Jib didn't manage to plant a mine on it. Okay, tank on tank warfare is coming up. Good hit, good hit. Oh, yep, the engine on fire. I think ammo's on fire. Yep, there you go. Panther destroyed. Panther destroyed.
Enemy Panther is destroyed.
Good kill, good kill.
Our engine is down. We're gonna need some help.
No, the tracks are still on. I think the engine's out. Nutzer took a rifle to the face.
Drive and help
I think Jib is out of ammo. He's just waiting for the crew to
get
bail
some
out.
free support, thanks.
Well, maybe take some money for the job he did. He did stop that German in its tracks, but the US also got the upper hand on the cap. I think the Germans are flooding in from the south. I'm not sure if they can take it, but that Sherman is a very good position to cut off those reinforcements.
Thanks for the info, Spec. Yeah, we're capping, so...
Pregnant
we'll
Whale is fixing. I think that either the transmission or the engine was out. Yep, Gibraltar on top of the engine deck. No, he got Whaley, but it will fucking die now. Oh, there we go. Oh. Shorty just passing along, being scared. Sherman is taking a heavy beating. Press is on his own now. Oh, there we go. I think the US is going to take it. Germans are not on cap.
We're still capping.
We have someone, I think Press is on the gun. Got artillery coming in. That's German artillery, probably. A lot of US casualties. Germans are flooding in from the south. They might get back on cap there. Oh, there we go. The US capped it. They just got it. Germans were too late. We're gonna go for the last cap now. South Forest lit up, 5 minutes to cap. A lot of fobs going up on either direction. Again, on the east side, 2 fobs. That's gonna be
Where are we from the south? Yeah, I think I was south in the house.
That fob marker is accurate, the one just past the MSP.
Got a lot of eyes looking at that east side now.
Yeah, Dodgy is going towards the FB marker.
Oh, we got 4 more guys joining now. We're on 43 now. I think we're getting there. Yeah, it's a radio I've track. But oh, we also got a Panther moving in. It's on the fob now. It's another one. Is it a Panther? I'm not seeing it on the map anymore, so probably got destroyed. Oh yeah, it's burning out. Ammo, fire, everything,
Enemy
blood,
tanks
guts, everything.
And the FOB is down next to it.
Nice.
Oh, I love it. It's one of my favorite vehicles. I know the tanks are amazing and stuff, but the half-track just has a certain amount of charisma to it. It's just that cool. It's something you haven't seen before. Yeah, and I'm working on having that rear MG34 working as well. I'm just the animations are a hassle to deal with, but I'm working on to having that working as well. That's not working at the moment, no.
Infantry coming in.
Okay, the cap zone on South Forest is pretty large. I think it's mostly in the favor of the US, but also that the US does have a lot less trenches and cover to go in, so that's why they have a bit more leeway. But you can't see it if you look through the trees. You see there's an intricate line of trench networks connected to each other with bunkers facing the Overloon, of course. Yeah, pretty much. I see there's a US tank coming in from the north. Now looking at the mark of the icon on the map, that's going to be the Sherman Rusty tank, the normal Sherman M4A3 with the added front armor and the radio. Yeah, it's always an issue with balance on this. Some games are going easy, sometimes they're just too unbalanced. I know with the first playtest we did, the first cap was just horrendous for the US. We really needed to add a bit more cover foliage just to break that line of sight, which we did. Yeah, it's like I said, with the low player count we had at the start of this match, I think after this, where we're going to switch it up, switch the teams, I think that's when we're going to see the real rebalance of the first cap. Well, it's looking pretty hectic if you look at the minimap. The Germans are pretty much everywhere, but the US are they are in the cap. I'm thinking they might be able to cap this, but then they will just get overrun, I think.
I did one. Oh, Double, you're fucking watching, aren't you?
I'm so nice to you.
Yeah, like I said, the US were on the cap, the Germans weren't, so they were probably capping. When they saw that going neutral, they just collapsed into the cap and took it back.
She said yes.
See? And I didn't even tell her to see them.
Yeah, for bees at the west one, northwest.
Oh, I did wound him, but he's not dead. Oh, the western FB is good again.
Yeah. Nice.
The German side is quieter than before. They are communicating, it's just normal short stuff. I think they're not organizing well, they're just marking stuff out.
Quick, take it down so I can rebuild it before they find it again.
Nee, die truck.
Ja, ongeluk. Trouw achter het vuur.
Oh wait. The Sherman Rusty tank just entered Overloon. I think it's one man, so it's probably gonna pick up its gunner.
Don't wait. No, get it down, don't build it.
It's very close, yeah, I know, it's there. Well, I'm just looking at it, let's see.
Enemy FOP at the marker.
Oh, it's holding, it's in an ambush, it's overlooking the fields. Engine off.
Okay, like.
This ditch is a bit larger than some of the other ditches, so it got stuck there. Always want to watch out for those trenches. The Panther is on the move northeast. Panther's on the move. Panther's on the move. It's moving towards the Sherman. That Panther's moving up.
FO being destroyed.
That road is it's a bend on a mountain, so it's not in the field of view.
My location, enemy repair crane.
There's an FOB on me, Commander, south of you.
Currently the tree, can you dig it down?
I know, Mark.
Sherman
That's
just got
infantry
engaged by
close.
Panther. Oh, there we go. I think either lost the engine. Yeah, they lost the engine. Side shot. Panther's gonna get this one. There we go. It's on fire. Oh, it got sprayed. Yeah,
I hear a
tank's
tank.
on fire. Ammo's cooking off. It's gone.
Hey, we got enemy armor east near the commander. He destroyed our armor.
Another good kill by the team of John.
It's an enemy Panther. Oh, enemy MSP here. Enemy MSP.
Reggie can help you with the MSP if you just wait.
Trying with Spitfire.
Yeah, it's a hard cap to take if you're only going from the one direction. You really need to get at least two directions going to get a flank.
FOB on 029 is.
Shit, I missed. Artillery on point, watch out. Hold on your Logi boy. There's a Spitfire incoming.
Yep. It's probably gonna be US assets. Well, the cap's pretty much empty. US can come in from the north.
one taking it down. Lucky for
Oh.
Is that enemy Panther still active?
Yep.
If we could get a mark, that would be awesome.
Was somewhere north east. Near Rao.
Oh yes, it. Yep,
Last
it's
time I
gonna
saw
be
it.
another easy 8. Still active on the east with John.
Trying to sneak in.
Yeah, you're not seeing the damage icons in the admin cam anymore. It's just either destroyed or not. Well, the US are going for a flank now in the south. Running towards it now.
I'm in the camp.
Okay, here we go, here we go. Almost contact. It's gonna get side shotted. Yep. Oh, it's gonna tank on tank. Panther missed. Oh, and it's a fire. Yep. Panther took a fire. Either in fuel tank. Fire is out. No, fire's and crewman dead. Katusha got killed. Still on fire. Left fuel tank's on fire. That's gonna spread to the ammo. There we go. Ammo's on fire. There we go. Crew killed. Tank burning out. Yeah, that first shot got him. It's cooking, yep. Panther's burning out.
there's a tank somewhere on those markers.
Enemy Panther
Good, good.
is destroyed.
That's amazing. US took
There's
over
another one coming in.
on the armor side.
Yeah, Panther in
On
the
the
east,
flag.
northeast destroyed.
Germans are still holding to that south.
Put some smokes on the point.
Well, the Germans are getting it. They're spreading out on a wide line, which just gives them the option to go overlook a very wide area. And the US are just focusing too much on one direction.
Enemies at the top. Enemies at the top. East.
The Germans are rolling out a new tank and assault gun, Stug 3 this time, with added foliage on all sides, give them a bit more cover. Well, half the tickets lost on the German side are just Seged's half tracks. Got the EZ8 running into the densely packed forest, moving to the FA, probably for a repair station.
Red capping.
Trying to get the point.
Capping the last point.
There's MSP coming in
Wow.
south of the east of
Germans
or
are
maybe
just
tank
too
actually.
spread
No,
out
MSP.
to see that's being capped.
Enemy close.
I think the Germans are just outside the... Oh, German command just said they are capping the point. Germans recapping.
There's a Lottie truck on point of interest 60, 80. 63.
Contact southwest side.
US does have a very good lead at the moment. The Germans are just not in the cap, I think. A nice artillery strike by the US would just focus. They spotted the EZ8, by the way. They spotted the FOB as well. Okay, yep, they marked the FOB for destruction. But the US don't have any
We are
planes
capping.
in the...
Push.
I mean, the Germans don't have any planes because it's 1945.
So that's an advantage of the Allies as well.
No, the Allied do have most, because by now the US, or well, the Allied in question, do have full air supremacy in the Europe.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. They have an advantage now. Logic team is building up the FOB.
Enemy artillery.
Yeah, enemy artillery is inbound. We got notification of that.
Ooh. Oh,
And
German?
Yeah, German.
Ooh, that's gonna kill the entire Allied advance in the north.
In the north, or are they
We are
going
capping.
to the
Push,
east?
push, push.
Well,
Rolling
looking at the
fast now.
marks, I think it's dropping on the
Enemy
US.
RT.
Oh, that's friendly RT. And with friendly, I mean allies.
63.
Oh, that wrecked him.
Right, somehow I misclicked and my microphone went off again. So I hope it's now on again. Sometimes that happens when I push a button.
The Stug is moving in, by the way. Oh, Stug was engaging the EZ8. Stug got killed.
The Stuk got killed?
Stug, yeah, the crew got shot out. EZ8 spotted it moving in the open field. It's getting attacked now. And there it goes. The engine is destroyed. Crew's dead. And it's burning out. Ammo's on fire.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got to say I love the new armored overhaul. I'm not a tanker,
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
but I think it's more dynamic for the game. There's a logic guy building a eastern fob east of the Allied fob. Oh, the EC8 got hit by an AT gun from Maxwell, far south.
Oh wow, all the way in the distance.
Yeah, he's got another hit on him.
It's taking damage? It's taking damage, yeah.
Yeah,
Just missed that one. Okay, EC8 smoking up.
good choice.
Another good hit. I'm not sure that smoke does anything for him. Yeah, they're just smoking Maxwell out. It's out of range. It's still taking fire. Maxwell is on a pack 38, if I am not mistaken. Yep, pack 38, 50 millimeters.
That was a very sneaky play by Maxwell. He was
EC8.
waiting for the tank to come out of the woods.
Well, smoke helped. EC8 is out of the woods now, literally.
Yeah, but Maxwell is repositioning, so...
Nah, that's Forrest gonna break him up. They're clear. Very good play by President Whaley.
Yep.
PT gun mark. Active mark.
But the allies don't know that they have a fob on their east of the eastern fob. Yeah, I know it sounds silly, but... Oh, Aiken is also on a AT gun, shooting at Press from the east. So he's got pinched now between the south and the east.
Just got 2 more guys joining, 50 players at the moment. Let's hope for some more so we can get... After this one we're gonna roll Invasion 01. It's one of the newest layers. Not sure how heavily optimized it is, but it should be a lot of fun. Oh wait, the US are... Oh, the US are getting heavily on cap now. Only the German commander is on cap. US are moving in. A lot of German dead bodies over here. We might see the end of the match soon.
Oh, yes, there's that one.
Got EC8 moving into the forest there in the south.
Yeah, but it seemed to be a bit wounded. It is slow.
This forest is so heavily dense, not sure if that tank is going to make any difference. Maybe to cut off some reinforcements as a static position. We're capping. Well, not we are capping. Oh, that's automatic. The
Well,
US
we
are
are
capping. Yes, you are capping. Yes, we are not. We are losing the cap at the moment. Only the German commander on point.
Yeah, but I see some people moving in from the west side. I see Juno moving in. I see
Pop smokes, pop smokes. Get some smokes out.
Sonny moving in. But Rex is behind them, so that would be interesting. Rhubarb is on the point together with Kai 228 and Baron van Limburg. Yeah, there's a lot of allied players now, also coming in from the east.
Baron J. van Limburg just took out the German commander. There's nobody on cap.
It should be going neutral soon, I think.
I think so, yeah. We have some scattered Germans on the west side moving in slowly. Not sure if they are in time. US should be capping now at the moment.
Yeah, but they got a problem with the fob on the east. So they're trying to save it for future attacks. That might be a good one, but on the other hand, maybe they should go into the point and capture.
German artillery coming in on cap.
It's good to see that we got a lot of regulars testing out this playtest. Also some new guys.
Yeah, major thanks to PIB to getting a lot of their guys in as well. A lot of nomads here as well. So I see some regulars here. Thank you all for joining.
Wow, the
US
artillery is decimating the Allied
US
forces on
got
Cap.
wiped. Germans are taking the upper hand again. They're moving in from all directions.
Yeah, and the eastern fob is down. What they got in the north, I believe that's a... Let's see. I think that's
Enemy
a...
Stuk 3 is destroyed.
Oh, we got confirmation that another Stuk 3 is destroyed by Just Press. No, this one is also a German fob. So we got two German fobs. One northeast of the capture zone, one east and one west. So no Allied fobs yet close to the point. I think the Allied need to move it because we got 9 minutes left. Tickets wise it's okay, but yeah, the Allies have to make a move now. I would say go all in, throw everything on the point, scout those fobs. The Easy 8 is still in the woods, but it's very exposed if you ask me. They are repairing.
Die kan je gewoon maken.
They took a beating by Maxwell and Egan, who by the way are still mounted on the AT guns. Eight minutes remaining and I don't see that the Allies are making a push. However, on the east side they are making a little push by one squad. And we got one MSP on the western side in play currently. It takes a long time to repair those tanks. That is something that I have to say. I like the dynamic to repairing them, section by section, but it could be a little bit faster if you ask me for the game dynamic.
Well, it's hard, but I think it's good. That depends on the scenario, of course. Oh, I love this. The big craters of the artillery, just the vehicles get stuck in them. Yeah, no shit, man. The trucks do get stuck in big holes in the forest. You shouldn't be driving there. That's
So
the whole point.
The artillery leaves holes now? Or...
No, just the cosmetic holes. But yeah, it's fun to see them actually working.
Inbound.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you.
We got no Allied troops on point. Only one or two people coming in from the west and north. Again, two fobs close to each other on the north side of Cap, northwest.
After that you can push.
It is 6 minutes until the round is over and then we will start a new layer. So tell us about Invasion 01.
Invasion 01 is not something we really planned. It is a imaginary battle because it's going to be an airborne operation. A lot of planes, a lot of action. I think it's best described as cinematically the Invasion 1 in the dark. I think that's the best thing you can compare it with. It's going to be think 5 to 6 guns scattered along the middle of the map. After which they just capture Overloon. It's not really balanced yet, I think. It all depends on the players, of course, but we'll see. It's something we came up with just to mess around with Invasion, which in my opinion is a very cool game mode where you can do a lot of fun things with. So we're gonna see how that works. If not, we might do another layer of Invasion, of Offensive.
Okay, and how many layers do you currently have on this map?
At the moment we have 2 offensive layers. Offensive 01, which features the US 7th Armored against the Germans. Offensive 02 is the British against the Germans, which also happened in real life. The US 7th Armored got defeated, unfortunately, by the Germans' heavy defense, and then the UK took over, and they took Overloon with heavy casualties. It was one of the bloodiest battles of Operation Market Garden. And the third one, Invasion 01, which we recently created, and we'll see how that works.
Okay. Oh, in the meantime, we saw... No, we did not see Derby and Barcelona get killed.
No, but again, the US are on cap, while the Germans are scattered on both sides.
They might have a chance then. It's only 3.5 minutes.
2 minutes left. It's going to be a tight one. I think the Germans will still have the upper hand if they collapse back into the cap.
Yeah, tickets-wise, I gotta say, are pretty balanced.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wasn't expecting this balance.
But then again, we are not playing on a full server, so...
They probably should have a spam point south of our position.
Thanks, Rafa.
The half truck is shooting towards the trench of Derby Jack.
Gunner just got killed by a rifle grenade.
Yeah, and there's a lot of grenades coming in towards the trenches where Nomad Orange just got killed. Together with Chucky.
I love the chaos of this South Forest cap. That's exactly the thing we were aiming for.
And Raffer got killed by air. Yeah, and that's a good play by Bubba, I think.
Oh, I think I just saw the first time the radio after being used for a rally.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Good play by Bubba. And that's why I think the half-track would be very great with people in it to spawn rally points all around the forest.
Well, there's 2 half-tracks.
Yeah, and there's a Penta or a Stoop, I don't know. Also in the woods, on the west side.
It could also be a Panzer III. That is a Panzer III. Yep, the Ausführung F. The Germans got a Panther command tank, like 2, 3 Stugs and a couple of Panzer IIIs.
Yeah, in the meantime, it is game over for the Allies. There's only 1 minute left. So yeah, they did a very great job, I think, with the first, with Overloon itself. But in the end, it was the foreplay of the Germans that won the game, I think. I think Decoy got a little bit outplayed by Jonathan and his crew.
Oh yeah, both larger teams all did amazing work, especially the US in the first. Those flanking fobs were amazing.
Yeah, but you can see that they are that Decoy is a regular and that she's a formidable Logi player, because yeah, Jonathan had some difficulties with placing fobs next to her. So yeah, great play by the Germans, great play by the Allies.
Definitely, we're gonna go for Invasion 01 next. Never been played Not sure how balanced it will be, but we'll see. And there we go. Victory
GG.
for the Germans.
GG. Good job, guys.
It didn't look like it was going to be a victory for the Germans in the start, but yeah, they got pretty overwhelmed with the first couple of caps, but they held on. Solid defense in Overloon, a solid defense in the last
Was
cap.
that YouTube personality just Chris just then?
Yeah, and Hatsi is man of the match, if you ask me. Good play by him.
See the next map.
He
The
was
invasion.
very much on point and got most kills and most wins as well.
I think from our end, Jonathan did an amazing work with all those fobs. They really enabled the Germans to keep that defense up. Ayer also an amazing work as the commander, dropping assets, staying on cap, communicating when the cap's being lost. Good work.
Overall, I think that was a pretty good playtest on this map.
Yeah, we also played Overloon Offensive 1 a couple of times already, so I wasn't surprised that did work.
Now we're
So
going to
here we
see
go.
Invasion 01.
Yep,
How that is going to turn out.
I'm on the UK side and also already see a lot of planes moving in, a lot of spawn points there.
Yeah, that's very great. I'm still loading in.
I'll just go here, give you your play-by-play. Under the first batch of enemy, or at least friendly planes from me, are moving out. I think nobody created a section on the UK, so that first wave of enemy spawn planes just got flown over. Also a lot of planes crashing down after being shot by the flak, 20 mil, 88 mil. Yeah, like I said, there's just a mismatch of 20 mil and 88 millimeter guns. I think there's 6 in total. The UK only needs to get 5 out of 6 to get to unlock the last cap and the only cap, which is the city of Overloon again. Oh yeah, it's just amazing to have all these assets available, because every spawn point has 3 planes, but I also added dummy planes. And the fun thing is those dummy planes even, they crash, the way they get shot and then just plummet to the earth, fire, mayhem. It's amazing. And even I think if it lands on you while you're there, you just get instantly killed. It's amazing. That the UK don't have any logi or armor to begin with, but the main will unlock when the 5 of the 6 guns are down. See a lot of paratroopers coming in already in the south. There's 2 guns near them. They haven't scattered over the north, so probably. Yeah, that's also because Offensive 02 depicts a lot of destroyed Shermans after the US 7th armor got destroyed, so I really want to go into that with this offensive layer. It's in the very early morning, yeah. I think I see one of my earlier precautions here is the minefields. If you look at the map, the red striped areas that are north of the forest, yeah, those are minefields, and if you step in them, you will get killed. And I think somebody just realized that's a no-go area. It's very interesting to see. They already got 2 out of the 2 out of the 6 guns. Well, it's funny to see that a lot of the Allies jumped on an area where there was no defense, and the Germans all spawned in the north, where no paratrops were.
Alright, this is armor section. Armor section gonna stay
yeah, well,
on
5
the
out
right
of 6
flank.
guns are needed, so you can get away with only destroying 5 out of 6 guns.
Okay, guys, let's do the main objective. Middle objective.
Well, the most south gun is in pretty open field, so I think that's going to be a wild card, especially with the in the
Squad
northern
1,
village.
you stay there in the north.
Yeah, for now we do. Well, yeah, it depends. The guns can take very long depending on the planning. But it also can come down to a very heavy firefight to those. Don't forget that the Germans can do the FOBs and rallies and MSPs, but they have no other spawn. Already seeing some small stuff I need to add it for this one. It all comes down to how the firefights will go.
You just stopped the vehicle. Oh.
Germans are just scattering out. Not sure why they didn't have any opposition so far. Mostly focusing on the destroy cap at Northern Forest. And one of the the UK did disable one of the guns. So that only leaves 2 guns remaining. Yeah, the UK as well. If they play it correctly, just they get the gun at Northern Camp and then at Lactaria, the village in the north. A couple of those guys do know it, and from what I've seen, they are not going into that area.
Yeah, most infantry is coming from the south now.
But I do know a couple of the nomads here know it's a minefield, and they will probably said, do not go in there. Oh yeah. I just came across a body just laying in almost in the middle. So yeah, he did it now. Okay, we got a couple of guys moving in on the other guns. Well, they need. Don't forget they need a consistent. There we go. That's only one gun remaining. It's very hard to defend this as the Germans, because the UK can just drop anywhere, but don't forget they do not have any major spawn points. Yep, but a rally can be destroyed, and then again, it's the meaning that everybody can get scattered everywhere. Yeah, that's up to the Logi to get up. Not yet. No, I think the planes will go on for like from 50 minutes from match start. That gives them spawn ability until the first phase. Because if the first phase ends in 15 minutes, then you lost. So you won't need planes anymore. But yeah, the planes will stay active for 15 minutes. If you take out the guns within 5, then you'll have 10 minutes or more of plane that maybe can aid you on Overloon.
Yeah, so basically they can spawn in the last plane to Overloon and take it, or the last 2 planes, southern planes. Tactical looking.
There's a couple of weird bugs at the moment, because apparently you can just stab a 88
6
to
rounds
death
of artillery
with a
incoming
guy
south of
with
the
the bayonet.
defense point.
It's a couple of those small things you don't think about when creating stuff like this.
And we also see that the
from the south.
main base of the Allied has also spawned in. The Logi is spawning now.
Copy, RT is on the way.
Yep, 5 out of 6 guns are down.
Yeah, just like I predicted,
guys, we need to fall
there
back.
are
The cap is open.
people
They got 5
inside
objectives out of
the
6 and
last
that
plane
will trigger
on
the
the
cap
south.
overload.
So they will be spawning
Exactly.
in.
Yep. That plane will land in the west of Overloon. That could aid them, yes. For now, is it balanced? I would say yes until now. The UK were just very organized in spreading out their guys on the objectives. They even sent some smaller recon elements to take out the far guns. Just very good teamwork with the UK so far.
Yeah, thanks to Jonathan and Decoy, there is a fob near the point, so they are spawning in as well.
Yeah,
So
they're gonna need it. They're gonna need it. There's a small UK detachment already falling down.
Yeah.
Getting fired upon by an MG.
Oh, nice to see that plane crash. Just over the Allied squad.
Just
they also placed a rally.
Tweaks, some small tweaks with performance here and there. You see,
yeah.
you lose like 20 FPS with, I think it's going to be the smoke and the fire, so I might tweak that to have that a bit more optimized, but I think in general, the feel of this layer is good.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm getting a massive frame drop at the moment. Probably of the smoke and maybe the planes, I don't know.
Could be the planes, well there's like 50,000 of them. Might turn back a bit on the planes, maybe instead of 5 million I'll do 4 million, see how that would work.
At the meantime, there is a considerable force coming in from the west side. I do not know if the allies are prepared for that. We've got a few allies on the west side as well. with Doodle and
I
Miller.
know Marcus is enemy Logi, still moving.
Again, surprisingly, hardly any communication on the German side now.
Also not on the UK, only some small stuff at the beginning, now it's quiet. We're losing a couple of players here and there, but I think for a playtest this is good. It also gave me some small bugs to work out.
Yeah. It is not intended to be played fully now, it's just a playtest. So yeah, considering that, I think people were very interested to see what you did here. Oh, I like the light on the roof.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. I love the searchlights.
Yeah.
Even when the guns are up, when the guns are up, there's like a lot of searchlights in the area. It's amazing to see.
Yeah, the Germans are dug in now. There's a lot of Germans on point. We got a lot of spawn points, but there's also few MSPs coming in from the west, so that would be interesting. I see up north a sniper and a enemy radio man next to each other. That is what I love about this game. You can't see them. You can't see if anyone is walking next to you, if it's an enemy or not, because you don't look at it.
Oh, I think it's definitely gonna be the smoke that's not working. It's only when you look at the main caps.
Yeah.
Well, at least give me something to do. Oh, we got some armor. Is that? Yep, that's gonna be a Panther command tank.
A Panther command tank.
Yep, like the one we as in the previous match. It's a Panther with a radio.
Ah, okay.
Okay, we do see some allied scattering going on.
Yeah, and interesting, in the north there are two MSPs chasing each other.
Chasing each other, and the allied was taking fire from the Panther. Complex did a good job at evading the machine gun fire.
Derby Jack and Complex. But there's another MSP in the west. So just a reminder for viewers who don't know what an MSP is. An MSP is a mobile spawn point, and it is not a Uber drive.
Is that the tanker?
It's not a transport vehicle, but more a spawn point. It seems like Derby
We've got
Jack
infantry around
and
the tank
Complex are still
No, he's dead.
chasing
Can you
each
fall
other.
back to destroy the vehicle?
They're chasing each other through the woods.
Don't forget that the allied don't have any armor on this layer. 0 armor.
Oh, and Derby Jack just lost from Complex, making the MSP vulnerable. If you would come to the MSP place, I think the
Yeah, the road's not fixed there.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly, I know. Yep. It's on the list. It's not an important road at the moment to fix, but yeah, it's on the list for the end game.
yeah, but still, I'm also here to notice that kind of thing for you.
Yeah, of course.
And another wave of planes are coming in. And they are not spawnable, are they? No, not anymore.
Not sure. Oh, fuck. Oh, so many planes. Oh, I love the planes just crashing down.
Yeah.
Got a Panther tank marked in the west.
Oh, a big explosion in the northwest of the cap. Not sure what it was.
It was a plane. Yep.
That was a plane. Oh yeah, I can see. Sorry. And Decoy is shooting towards Rusty, his rally. Rusty is also in the game now. What are you shooting?